How's it feel so far? How did you feel better off than you were before? Yeah, but it's not gonna. I didn't assume it was gonna be by a lot, but this is to give you a little basic understanding. Now today, now you'll actually be able to see me do it live and see what I mean. So we about to see. In a second, you might be able to see my screen already, but I'm not on the chart yet. Yeah, just getting everything set up real quick, and then we good. Alright, send the link here. Just getting on the links and everything. At least it's nice and early today, 8 in the morning for me. Usually I'd be on around 8:30, but this is good right now. Alright, hold on. Personally, I don't know yet. Haven't marked it up yet, so I'm gonna mark it up in like 5 minutes. Usually I don't mark it up the night before no more. I just leave it, and so I can come in with a clean set of eyes in the morning and mark it up from basically nothing. But it looks like we hit an all-time high. Came to 36,000. That's the first thing I noticed right now. Hit an all-time high last night. Yeah, more than likely we'll probably still be bullish. We're bullish a lot of the time for the most part. Hold on, all right. All right, bet. Hold on, I'm getting the link right now, and then we good. Then we active. All right, we good. We good. We good. Let's fix this webcam and we straight. Now, what's going on, everybody? And welcome back to Charts and Chats episode, what is this, 28? Episode 28. Today's Monday, November 1st. We about to get right on into it. So you see my screen, right? All right, so what would the first thing that I would do then, from what I've touched so far? What would be the first thing I would go and do right now with nothing on my chart? Okay, yep, perfect. Yep, then I get the 50% of it. Then what would I do next after I got this Asian range? So I would go right here. I just mark it open. Previous day low and high. Alright, so I'm gonna do previous day, so it'll be all the way back here. This will be the previous day's low. Yeah, so I don't even think that low is gonna be touched, if I'm gonna really be honest. And it looks like we already reached the previous day's high already, which is right here. But before I do that, I look at what happened during London session. So if you see, remember how I said you look for possible false breaks during London session? Look right here. 2 in the morning, 2:15, 2:30, and we start to run. But look where we traded. We traded down below this low, cleared it, but we also then traded into this bullish order block right here. So this is already showing me that there's a willingness for this to possibly be the low of the day that was created during London session. So this is the low of the day. I will be drawing my fib from this low right here to this high and expecting a possible pullback to continue this London move. So now I drew that. I'm also going to put my other fib level right here, this 30.20%, just in case we do retrace to it. But now I'm going to go to the 30-minute. I'm going to go to the hour. I'm looking for possible order blocks. I see right here on the 4-hour time frame, we have a 4-hour order block right here in confluence with all these other things, 50% and the 62. You see that, right? And remember, I used you gotta always check. There's always different time frames. So if it's not clear on the 30-minute or 15-minute, you can just keep going higher in time frames. And as you can see, we got one right here at the 4-hour. But now I'm gonna refine it to see if I can get a possibly even better entry. I'm gonna still use the bodies of the candles, draw it to that high. And you can see that 50% is right here in this middle, and this is a high confluence setup right here. And you see this, we have the 70.50%, which is one confirmation in this area. Here, I write them all down. So we have our fib long setup, and it will be rejecting the 70.50%. That's one confirmation. We also have we'll be buying close to the 12 a.m. open. It wouldn't ideally be below, but look at how close we'll be getting to this area, which will still be a great entry. And then we also have I put it at the open. Yeah, I'll put it at the open. So if it's a bullish candle, I'll put it at the bottom body of it. And if it's a bearish candle, I will put it at the top body of it. That's what I do. I do it right where it opens. Then with all the confirmation we have is we also have the 4-hour order block to 50%. And we have the 50% I'm gonna put of the AR, which is the Asian range. And now we're gonna look at where we are price wise, so number wise. If you look over here, we are also at 35,900, which is also a big figure level that we could possibly see reaction off of. So as of, like I said, we're framing high probability setups, and as you can see, just strictly off of these time frames, going off of, we already broke the previous day's high, so we already know we're likely to continue high at some point. So now we mapped out an area where we could look for this trade to possibly get in to take it higher. And that's really that's it now. Now we just wait to see if the market's going to show us that we're wrong. And if we're wrong, we simply end up not either losing this trade or we never even get activated to get this trade. But like I said, this is all we're doing now. We're looking for this area and price to come to because we have all of our characteristics if we are going to have a bullish London continuation day, which is, this is my bread and butter setup right here. Actually, this is the setup I always look for. We break the lows, trade into an order block during London session, creating the low of the day, push up during London to have a retracement during New York session to continue that trading higher. Now I'm gonna look at the 4-hour. I'm gonna have a 4-hour analysis. On the 4-hour, you can see we cleared, came above these highs, and this is the order block we're going to be possibly looking to get back in this trade into. If you pull the fib from this candle's this candle's low to the high, just like this, you can see it's right over here in this order block, this 4-hour order block, and it will be retracing back to this high over here. So we would ideally want to see price continue going higher. So this is what just like this, looking for a possible retracement to continue going higher because we're already in this uptrend. We know we're mapping out an area where price is likely to have that retracement. So now let's check the daily time frame. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my fib from this low to this high. Currently, that's where price is. In this case, it's kind of hard because you can see we're clearly just making new highs right now. So it's kind of harder based on the daily time frame. But like I said, we have a retracement possibly back to this high over here, which is at 35, basically 35,900 right here. If you look to the right, 35,900. So this is that high right here. So we could possibly expect either a retracement to it before going higher, or price is going to simply just continue to fall back down into this daily order block, which is right here at this high. But that's pretty far distance, so we got to keep that in mind. That's a pretty far distance away. Mark up to 50%. So from this daily order block and where price is now, that's 200 pips, which is a big distance in my opinion. But if we're overall bullish, we should ideally just make a down wick, trade a little bit lower back to this high before trading even higher. That's ideally what I would want to see, but you never know. So that's really it right now. That's what we're looking for. That's the setup we're planning to expect. We'll be looking, if we can get in down here, we'll be targeting the previous day's high, which is up here, and looking to target this high also. So that's really it as of right now. Now we just wait for possible setups, and now we're going to check to see if there's going to be any news coming out that could also further our bias. So today, November 1st, we have USD news at 9:45, but it's only a yellow folder, so it's not going to be high impact. And then we have news at 10 a.m., which will more likely be more volume because it's a red folder, and we can anticipate that there'll more likely be pushes of volume. So from 9:45 to 10 a.m. is where we're most likely to see majority of the volume come into the market. So right now it's only 8:16, so it's still early. So we could still see all this drop off before we look to get into this trade. And personally, I'm going to be trying to get in at 35,900. That would be my best possible entry, because if I can get in at 35,900, I could easily have a 40 pip stop loss, 30 to 40 pip stop loss in anticipation of price to continue going higher. Why am I going to have a 30 to 40 pip stop loss? Because I know that if price is really bullish for the day, that this low that was created shouldn't be violated. Why? Because this is a low that got traded through. This low got cleared during London session, traded into order block, and you can see the reaction we had. It's a strong reaction. And when you see reactions like this isn't retail buyers like us moving the market. This is big money moving. So when you see big money moving the market, you want to follow big money. So this is simply all we're doing as of right now. I'm going to be looking to go long at 35,900. If one price gets there, if it gets there, with about a 30 to 35 pip stop loss, looking to target the previous day's high, or ideally I'll be looking to target this high to give me the best risk to reward ratio, which will give me at least a 1 to 3. This is a 1 to 3 right here, and that's ideally all we're looking for right now. That's just a setup. I'm gonna wait for it. It's Monday, so we don't gotta force anything. And I'm just gonna wait. If it doesn't happen, if it moves without me, it is what it is. We got the rest of the week. You don't have to keep it at percentages, because you can have it as either prices. No, not prices. Where is it? Where's it? I know what you're talking about over here. Percentages or values. Either one doesn't really matter. They're both the same thing. I just personally have percentages. It's up to you though. It doesn't really matter. As long as you know where the levels are, then you should be good. But yeah, ideally, our main target for today is probably going to be 36,000, considering that's a major level. And that's also where we created this all-time high, basically, right here. 36,000. Now we're trading away from it very swiftly. If you come to this chart, you can see that 36,000. This is 35,900, and then this is 35,900. Where we'll be looking for this trade at. Oh, I got all these markups now. You said what didn't you mark up? Oh yeah, you don't really need to have that. I just have that for me, so I know that this is the low I plan on being respected, and I like to pay attention to that because, like I said, if you watch, did you end up watching that how to anticipate lows and highs? So, so now you see what I mean. During London session, if you see a false breakout, we clear these lows, trade it into an order block, so an area of support, and you can see the reaction we had from there. So there's a high chance that this is going to be the low of the day because if you look from here, the low of the day so far is all the way down here. This is the lowest point he's gotten today. Be careful with shorting though at the same time because if you look on the higher time frames, look at the 4 hour. The chances of you being able to catch a good sell setup isn't likely, even though it can happen. But you got to pay attention to all the things. So if we're paying attention to the low of the day being created during London session, we're already bullish. I don't see a. I wouldn't be looking to short today. That's me, based off of what I'm seeing, because off of what I'm seeing today, looks like it'll be another bullish day. And I'm also gonna take a look. Now you good. Mm-hmm. And look here, I just went on National 100, but if you look, this is a markup I had from last week. Look at how this was respected. Came to the 50% of the Asian range, came to our fib short setup, targeted. I don't think it really came to the previous day's low. It came close though. Look how close it came to before then reversing. But the setup was right there, even though it's a long term, it was still there. Here, I'm gonna mark up NAS 100 real quick so I can see what's going on. Even NAS 100 is looking like it's gonna have this bullish day. Mark up to 50% of the Asian range. Then you're going to pull your fib. Same thing. And if you go to the 30-minute, I'm pretty sure it's a 30-minute order block right here. Yes, sir. So it's a very similar setup to US30 right now. Very similar. And ideally on NAS 100, you would be targeting these highs up here. These are the lows. The low of the day from NAS all the way at the bottom, so I don't even think that's going to get violated, if I'm being 100% honest. The low of the day is so far down here. Nah. If anything, it's either going to be a bullish day or inside that. But yeah, you can see it's very similar to what's happening on the S100. We're looking for that retracement back to a specific area, potentially move on higher. That's all I'm looking for. So when you see something similar on both of these pairs, you can anticipate that it's something similar to happen. Even though it's not perfectly the same, it's very similar. Yeah, what else do you have questions on so far? I'm trying to like, all from the stuff that I've taught you so far, what do you have questions on? Because I really want to get like engraved before I even try to teach you anything else. I think you just need more experience with it, just so you can see it more often. Do, do you mark it up on your computer? Yeah, that's another thing. When you're on the phone, you don't see as much. When you're on your computer, I'm not saying you can do it from your phone because you can, but usually I like to do it on a computer because you can see everything. You'll have way more room, and you can easily maneuver between each time frame and have everything so crisp and straight lines. So it makes it easier. I said, trust me, I used to try to trade from my phone too, and when I went to my computer, I never wanted to go back. I start from 18 all the way to 2 in the morning. Yeah, it might just be 19. Yeah, I draw it from the candle. I don't draw it from the wick. Yeah, I never draw it from the wick, personally. Mm-hmm. I always use bodies for everything. I never use wicks for anything. The only time I ever used a wick is for a previous day high, previous day low, or a liquidity area, because the liquidity is above those wicks. But everything else I draw from the bodies. So if you see this order block drawn from the body, this 4-hour order block is drawn to the body. These fibs drawn from each body. Yeah, now you just gotta wait to start seeing it. You don't have to, but personally, that's what I do. That's what gives you the best chance of being able to catch the move. Because if you know where the previous day's high is at, and you know prices has likelihood of trying to make a run for it, you can anticipate, and then you have more reason to want to hold a trade for longer because you know it's likely to go to a certain area. So say for example, I didn't mark up the previous day's high, I didn't know that was there, and I was getting into a trade. This isn't the best case. Say I was looking to get into a trade like this, a 1 to 2, because I didn't know this high was here. But if I knew this high was here, I could have easily changed my target to that, and this is easily a 1 to 2 to 5 now, and it changes the risk reward dramatically because I have a specific area I'm looking to target. I only trade during the New York session. That's the only session I trade. For me, I start marking it up at around 8 to 8:30. So for you, it's about you're an hour behind, right? Or an hour ahead. Yeah, 7:30 is when I start looking at it. And then from there, I'm trading until about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So for you, you'll be trading until about 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's when I'll be trading. Because at 8:30 for you, that's when majority of that volume is going to come in. Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because that's when the market really, that's when the volume comes in. And that's why with US 30, you see so much momentum coming at that time because that's when the New York Stock Exchange opens. So that's when it's opening and that's when people are starting to place trades, starting to get in the market, putting orders in. And that's why when that time opens, you can see that dramatic, what you see price start doing everything, going up, down, start flying, dropping, melting, all that. Right now, personally, I just think it's not. I don't think it's gonna go down right now. Based off of our daily and all that, I don't think we're gonna drop right now. And if we do, it won't be for much. It'll probably possibly be back to like this 35 800 to 35 750 area before going higher. But it's still likely. You never know. Anything could always happen. Mm-hmm. That's how it was for me. That's why I had to make it so I was only following a certain set of rules, looking for certain trades. Because now that I know where the highest probability setup is, there's no reason for me to try to get in anywhere else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not even worth it. That's why I always preach have the discipline and trade a system. Because if you know what you're looking for, you're not gonna take a trade off of this level. Why? Because once you take this trade, you're gonna be asking yourself, what were the confirmations for this trade? And you're gonna be like, damn, I don't know. Then it's gonna be like, yeah, I shouldn't have taken this trade from the beginning. But if I take my trade down here and I lose it, I just know the trade wasn't on my side because it has every single confirmation that I need in order to take a trade. So if I lose, it is what it is. That's just what happens. That's how the game go. Losses are part of the game. It's part of the business. When businesses, they take losses just like everyone else, and the same thing with trading. Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that. We about to get them lit. How long ago? You don't know? How long ago do you know? Oh, new here, 101. Okay, okay. Oh man. Got it done now. Hmm. There's a lot of ways to make money once you know the skill set. The only thing is, I wouldn't recommend trading to anyone that doesn't have the time to put in because this is something that always is going to take a lot of time. You know what I mean? If he has the time, then shit, that's all he needs: time, motivation, and then that's all it starts with. Yeah, it depends. Depends what trying session they try to trade. A lot of it comes into play because if they try to trade New York session, it might make it a little bit harder for him. But if he tries to trade maybe London, I don't know because you guys wake up early. I'm assuming mad early, right? So it might be a little bit hard. That's kind of good though. If he's able to do that, that's kind of perfect. Cause yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, just as long as you got the time to do what needs to be done, I think you'll be good. That's really what it comes down to, just putting time into the craft. Mm-hmm. It's only a matter of time. I give them 6 months to a year, because everyone's first year is really a losing year, honestly. The first year of trading, you just got to really understand the type of trader you are, understand that you're not going to get rich quick, understand that it's not easy, it takes time. Like shit, just this weekend I printed out like 50 pages of notes for me. And shit, I ain't perfect. We all got leveling up to do. People even like Q Banks, they're still leveling up too. They ain't perfect either. No matter how high you are and how good you are at trading, you're always gonna be learning at the end of the day. Oh shit. That's all I'm saying, bro. One day, bro. Yeah, right now we did all the work. Now I just wait. That's all I would do. What you about to be out? All right, all right. Yeah, just tap in. Always gonna be here. I'm here every morning, live every morning, doing the same thing. The hour one, the 101. All right, bet. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. Were you able to hear yourself in that video? I know it's like barely. Yeah. I feel you. Nah, that's so good. Yeah, I used to do that too, but once I started making videos, I kind of had to start listening to myself. I'm kind of used to it now. Nah, no cap. I'm about to say, nah, not for forex, but for industry president. Always, bro. That's the goal. That's what I'm saying. I'm still young, so I'm only 19, bro. I'm only 19. I started when I was 17. Started when I was 17. Only gonna get better. Only gonna get better, man. Skill sets over everything. I feel you, bro. Yeah, luckily I've been focused on the right things for the past few years, so I've been able to. So when COVID and shit hit, I was able to like move correctly and not waste time and make sure I was learning what I had to learn. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Yeah, with the experience you would have after blowing accounts, you would be good. Are you buying or selling? What you buying or selling? Yeah. Do you have a daily risk parameter, or you just taking trades? If I were you, I would start to use a daily risk parameter so you start getting like used to risking a certain amount. So whatever account size you have, if you're gonna risk 1 to 2% on trades, make sure you stick to that so you don't over leverage. Because when you sent the screenshot, I seen you had winning trades, but the only thing was they were kind of over leveraged. So even if you're on a 100 or 200K account, you had about like a, what was it, like a 50 to 60% gain in one day. I was like, damn, that boy. Nah, that's not bad then. Yeah, that's not bad. It doesn't matter as many lots you're using as long as the overall, if your trade his stop loss is not more than what you're planning on losing. So if you have a 100K account and you want to risk 1% per trade, it should not be over $1,000 for a losing trade. And if you're risking 2% per trade, it should not be over 2,000. Like personally, I risk only 1% per trade. I'm only looking to take 1 to 2 trades a day. If I get to that 2% loss for the day, I'm gonna just call it quits, because no need to be trading that aggressively and losing that much money. And like, okay, uh-huh. Yeah, you gotta check different time frames because they're there for sure. You just gotta find where they are at, if that makes sense. Honestly, you could mostly see them on any chart for real, for real. And once you really get into it, you start seeing that shit everywhere. It's just certain pairs have different characteristics, so certain pairs aren't gonna move as much, so the order blocks might be way smaller, less consistent, but they're there for sure. Yeah, GJ too. I feel you. Yeah, but you also gotta keep in mind too, you could lose that just as easy. Way easier. You could lose trade. I've lost trades within like 2 seconds before. Like it can get really bad. You said what? Yeah. That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's the only thing with like basic retail and all that. There's a lot of like it's simple concepts like support resistance. They have that everywhere. So which one are you supposed to use? It's always hard to figure all that shit out. No, you had got it. I remember you guys told me. Yeah, his concepts aren't really anything crazy. You can really find it on YouTube, honestly. Yeah, if it works for him, you can, or regardless. But the thing is, you gotta understand, he also has like 7 to 8 years of experience. So even stuff that he might not necessarily teach, he just knows because of his experience. He knows certain things, and he's reached that certain level of seeing the market so much that he knows what to anticipate. I think he's made more before. He made like 750 in a week. Yeah, 400 might have been his biggest guy. No shit, one day. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. But it's the same thing with me. I teach the same thing, but if it works for me, continue teaching. Yeah, that's really what I am too. It's kind of the same thing. I'm looking for multiple confluences in the area just to give me a reason to believe that's high probability. Does he teach anything strictly on US 30? Since I know he only trades that too. Does he? Yeah, it might just be older videos too. Yeah. I just try to stay away from it. I only watch the same person and listen to the same person teach me shit. So everything else is just like, eh. I'll just be like, alright. Yeah, I'll take a look. Up there's that move. Slowly but surely. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, give it time. You see how well they get reacted to. Like you can see how well they get reacted to. Because the thing is, it's not anything special about the fib. All the fib does is it marks out an overbought and oversold area. So say for example, from this high to this low is the range. Price retraces 762 to 79% of this overall move. And when it moves this high, it's in the area. Hold on. It's in the area that is now overbought. Right? Because it's so high inside this range that it's at the top half of it. So it's an overbought scenario. So when you get in the areas like this, there's a high likelihood that price will start to go down or in the other direction because it's overbought or oversold. That's really all the fib does. It marks out overbought and oversold situations. Yeah. These are the only ones I ever use. I probably never use anything else. I use the 50%, but I don't even use it as a level I try to trade off of. I just use it to mark up half of things. Just makes it easier. And another thing you could do just to make your marking up easier, if you can make like templates for everything. So like say for this 4-hour order block, write 4-hour order block on it, and then you can save it as a template. So then next time you draw a line, you could change it to template, and it'll change it for you. So you can make your markups crisp, easy, and always have the same thing, same colors, all that. Like if you want to take a screenshot of my templates right here, these are all the ones I have. And I just have a thing for all of them. So it just makes it easier. I don't have to type them all. It just makes my marking up system way easier. Yeah, you're good. But then again, just make your chart how you like it. Just have it make sense for you. Hey, right. Yes, sir. Nah, you all good, bro. You take it easy and you have a good day, my boy. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Whatever. You be safe. Alright, guys. And now it's just us. And we're simply just waiting for the setup to transpire. Simply just waiting. We got this nice soothing music in the background. You know the vibes. We're just waiting right now. Price is showing the willingness to want to come lower, so we're just waiting. Right now, nothing else really to it. Hi, are you trading your own funds? I have FCMO. So personally right now, no. But yeah, we just gotta wait for price to fall. We still got about like 50 pips for price to fall. 45 to 50 pips. Yeah, like 50 pips, ideally. But I don't want to see this level held. I want to see price continue lower. So we just wait. It's about 8:50 right now. So we got about 30 minutes to anything. What made you trade just one pair? Because I find myself all over the place. I trade one pair for the sure fact that if I'm not able to find a trade today, then I don't have to take any other trades. The only thing that messes people up when you have multiple pairs is you have multiple other pairs to look at for trades when you don't see one. So even if you don't see a trade on one pair, there's still a chance you can find one on another pair. And basically you're opening yourself up to more risk. The more trades you take, the more risk you're opening your account to. And when you trade one pair, you start to gain an understanding on it that you didn't have before. But I actually have a video on why I trade one pair. I could link it in the chat right now for you. Where is it at? I went over why I trade one pair and the importance behind it right here. Where's the link? Here, I'm gonna send the video in the chat for you right now, my boy. So if you want to watch this later on, you can. It's a short video, but it goes over why I trade one pair. But basically, the simplest way of saying it, I trade one pair because I'm able to understand how it moves. I understand the characteristics of it, and I know what to look for on a daily basis because I'm able to mark it up and I have a whole bunch of data on one pair. If I had multiple pairs, it would just overload my brain. I would see certain things on one pair that might not even happen on this other pair that I trade. So keeping it short, keeping one pair and sticking to the rules just makes life 10 times easier. Hopefully that answered your question. Makes sense. No problem, bro. I got you. we just wait, guys. Simple as that. Very boring, but this is what it is. But as time gets closer to 9 o'clock and 9:30, you can see prices slowly moving in our direction that we're looking to take our trade. So we just gotta wait. Might not get the entry still. Doesn't mean we will, but it's just making it closer. Now, what you guys trading? What y'all trade for the ones watching right now? What are some pairs that you're looking at this week or even today? I'm interested in what y'all are seeing. Oh shit, this one came lower, way lower than I anticipated. Hey, that's why we don't trade NAS. My predictions are not key. My predictions are not on point, as you can see. Hey, but we'll see. We'll see what price wants to do. It looks like it's having this reaction off of this order block here. But I could be wrong. We'll see what happens though. Hopefully US 30 doesn't have something similar to that. I ideally want it to, come down. Maybe consolidate a wick a little bit before going higher. Where's my post-it notes? I have to write something down that I actually forgot to write down. Post-it notes, guys, are very key. I have about 3, 4, 6, 7 post-it notes right now in front of my computer. They're very key, especially when you need things to remember. So basically, I'm just calculating my risk so I always know at all times. So if I'm risking 30 pips, I would be wanting to use 3.30. If I'm risking 40 pips, I would be wanting to risk 2.5 lots. If I'm wanting to risk 50, it's a 2.0. And if I wanted to risk 60, I'm pretty sure it's a 1.5. 1.6. Alright, I just need to get a sticky note real quick so I have this always remember. There we go. Nah, just need that real quick. Let's update the Telegram chat. The price is slowly moving, slowly but surely in our direction. I appreciate everyone that subscribed. We actually hit 150 subscribers yesterday, which I just want to... Oh, I forgot to put this on today. Ooh, almost forgot. There we go. There, now we all good now. We all good. But hopefully everyone had a happy Halloween. Hopefully everyone had a good holiday. Wish the best for everyone. Back to relaxation. Oh, where'd it go? My fault, y'all. There we go. Was looking for a different screen real quick. All right, price is slowly but surely, man. It's 9 o'clock now. Use the cutoff for a second. You have that. All right, slowly and surely comes to our entry, guys. Slowly but surely. We got about 36 more pips until our entry. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. $35,900. Stop loss is going at. Where is it going? At about. Hold on. Trying to find a certain area. Alright, I'm gonna have about a 35 pip stop loss. 30 to 35 pip stop loss is what I recommend for all of you guys to use if you're going to be taking this trade along with me. Wouldn't use anything less. If you want to use you can use a 45 pip stop loss. You'll have your stop loss right below this low. But personally, I'm gonna have my stop loss around right in here. But let's see. We just gotta be patient right now. There we go. Keep on falling. We're gonna get our entry soon. We're gonna get our entry soon. As soon as I enter, I'm gonna show you guys. As always, you know how we go.
something at first.
Alright, I'm about to get in soon. I'm using about a 35 pip stop loss, then I should have about a. Alright, I'm gonna use a 3. So we're gonna see what happens. Gonna get ready to get in this trade in a second. Prices coming our way. So we can see what we could do. Like I said, once price gets over here, I'm taking this trade, going long. Once we can get into this 35,900 area right here. It's a little bit different on my broker, so whenever I get in on my FTMO broker, as you can see, if I show you guys, I'm gonna pull my screen over real quick. You look at it like this. This is 35,900 where I plan on getting in. So we will see what we can do. I'm gonna leave my screen large enough for you guys to see. So everything that's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know exactly when I'm getting in. But ideally, 35,900 is where I'm planning to get in with a 35 pip stop loss. So we're gonna see. Alright, price again close. I keep on clicking this shit. I'm not trying to send this. Alright, and a few more pips and I'm buying. A few more pips. I need a one more pip push. Come on, push one more. One more. Come on, one more pip. One more pip. One more pip. Come on, one more pip. One more pip. Alright, I'm going in right now. Alright, I just got in. Stop loss is going. That's not the lot I wanted though. There we go. Alright, stop loss is going 35 pips. Getting in right here. Getting in right here. Let's see what happens. Targeting the previous day's high. Ideally, I'm targeting this high up here. Got a 35 pip stop loss. Let's see. See what happens. See if we win this trade or we have a losing trade. See what happens. We're in. Stop losses are set. Let's see. Alright, everything's all set. Now, we just wait. We let price do what it gotta do. Show us if we're right or wrong. Let's see, I'm gonna have my risk reward to show me where my TP1 is at and all of that. Just like this. So I'm gonna have, this is our TP1, TP2, and then TP3 is up here. So we just wait. It's about 9:10 right now, so we will see what happens. You can see the reaction we're having from this level, closing above. We use this fair value gap, this blue line, as a form of support. As you can see, trade into this. All of the confirmations right here. The FIB long, 70.50%. As you got very close to it. The 12 a.m. 4-hour order block. And the 50% of the Asian range. So ideally, like I said, we're just going to continue to hold this trade. I know what I want to see. So we just wait. And if we lose the trade, I most likely won't take any other ones, considering the fact that it's Monday and overtrading is not what we're going to do here. Simple as that. All right. Yeah, but right now we're up about 17 pips. Just gotta wait. Almost at TP1. TP1's for about 35 pips. Get this ready. Yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. Oh yeah, TP1 finna get hit. Got that sniper on you right now, my boys. I'm gonna be looking to take some profits off at 1 to 2, which is up here, my TP2. TP2 is ideally where I want to take majority of my profits. But if I were you guys, make sure you break even at 1 to 1 though. That's what I'm doing. I will be break even at 1 to 1. But look at his reaction, guys. Very clean. It's 9:12 also, so we still have time going into 9:30. Yeah, let's see. TP1's almost there. Just have to have the discipline to wait, my boys. TP1 about to get hit. TP1 I will be breaking even. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're almost there. We're almost at TP1. Start rejecting a little bit, but it's cool. 15-minute candle close. We'll probably get another down wick, if anything, before we go higher. So that's to be expected. Just gotta wait. I hope you guys can hear this music clearly, because this is peaceful. Fuck music. We about to listen to this all day. Alright, come on, TP1. We almost there. We're up about 30 pips. 5 more pips and we're at TP1. 5 more pips and we're at TP1. 5 more pips. Stop playing. Come on. Come on. Give us that TP1. Give us that TP1. Stop playing. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to get a little recording when I hit TP1 for y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna have this shown for you guys so I can show you. Do that. Do this. Do this. Do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hit that 1K. Hit that 1K. Fuck you. Never mind. Try to get it hitting 1K for recording so I could see you guys. Stop playing. Stop playing. Live. Live. Damn. Damn. We ain't done yet. We only hit TP1, but if I were you guys, make sure you break even. Take some profits. Take a little partial. Not full partial, but, you know, we're still going at TP2. That's where ideally we want to go, but just pay yourself for having this winning trade so far. Yeah, we just gotta be patient. Give it till 9:30. That's when the most volume gonna come in. We want that TP2. We want that TP2. If I were you guys, like I said, break even this trade. Break even the trade, my boys. Yeah, once we start to break this last candle's high, this 15-minute candle's high, we're gone. Start to break this high right here, we're gone. But we can still have a pullback in between then, like I said, so just give it time. We got about 10 minutes until 9:30, so we still got time to wait. Yeah, like I said, we'll probably get a pullback. Because if you probably come to lower time frames, it'll probably make sense for a pullback. Possibly back to this area here. So we'll see. We'll see how price reacts. Shit, I could probably look to re-enter there, but personally, I'm not. I'm gonna just leave my regular position. Just leave it as is. Alright, yeah, it looks like we're gonna retest it. It's cool. Still up about almost 1-to-1. Close. That's why I always say break even and take partials, because there's a chance price could still wick us out and break us even. Personally, I'm not break even yet, but if price does come all the way down to this area, I will look to break even. But we'll see. I just know that 930 always has that volume, so 9 times out of 10 I do get stopped out from 930 volatility. So I'm just leaving it open for now, just in case we do have that spike back into that 4-hour order block. So we will see. Alright, back to retracing. Just give it time, guys. Eight more minutes until the 9:30 open. Live. Damn. Damn, I really don't even feel like yesterday was Halloween, guys. Feels like a regular ass week. Back on the charts. Recap. This is cold as shit. That's the only thing I give it. It's cold as hell. I swear I had a PIP calculator on my John. Where was it at? What's an indicator? Now we're pushing now. What time is it? It is 9:25, so we got 5 minutes until 9:30. Yeah, we pushing. Once we break this high, straight to TP2. Straight to TP2. Let's get this TP2 ready, because I know this shit gonna get hit. Of course it will. Because you know why? Fucking sent from down below. Appreciate that, Gabby. You already know what we on, but once we break this high right here, it's clips. It's gone. We going right back up. We got about 4 minutes till the open, so I'll be back. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and we're gonna see what happens. Going into 9:30. Forgot my phone. Give me 2 minutes. Oh, there we go. Perfect timing. Breaking right above that candle's high. Come on, keep on going. Give us that TP2. We got about 2 minutes until 9:30. But as you can see, price has that willingness to want to go higher, breaking this high. So more than likely, we might see a little retracement, small retracement possibly at 9:30, or we'll just see price continue to fully expand. But we'll see. If we get a retracement, I will be expecting it possibly back to this low. Let's see. All right, 9:30 volume. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get that TP2 hit. See if we can get a retracement. All right, looks like we're getting a little retracement. Let's see if we reject off that 5-minute order block. We're gonna come lower. It looks like we might come lower right to it. Let's see. All right, we come all the way to entry. Let's see what happens. But mind you, I'm not break even on this currently. I probably should break even on it. Personally, I think it's still gonna go up, and I don't want to get stopped out due to volume, even though I know price is likely to go my way. So we're just gonna wait. Let's see. I'll give it a few pips of breathing room if it comes to the entry, but if it starts to come immediately lower, I'll cut it probably at 50%. So keep that in mind. But we'll see. We're at the 50% of this order block right here. So I'm keeping that in mind. So once we should really start to break above it, might be clips. Might be clips. Oh. But yeah, we dropping, huh? Price doesn't want to go our way, huh? Let's keep grabbing this. I'm not trying to grab this. Move this. Bro. I'm trying to move this. Yo. Come on. All right, why can't I move this? I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know why this screen is doing that shit. Like I said, we still holding. Come on, give us that TP2. I don't know why it's doing that, bro. Fuck it. Back in the full screen. Like I said, we had this retracement. Right now we're pushing. Come on, let's get this TP2. Let's get this TP2. TP2 just got hit. Stop playing. Make sure you take some partials, guys. Make sure you take partials, guys. Oh, yeah, we flying. Come on, TP3. TP3. Stop playing. Stop playing TP3. What's that TP3 at? TP3 is at 106 pips. Come on, stop playing. Come on. Look at this trade, guys. Look at this trade. Yeah, I'm break even now. Yes, sir. Damn. Damn. Too easy? Nah, I wouldn't say too easy. Super easy. Yeah, we about to hit TP3. Come on. Come on. Come on, go for the high. Go for the high. If we can get above that high. We can get above this high up here. I'm going to be taking majority of it off, and I'm just going to leave a runner from there. Let's see. Come on. Damn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn. Now we're going to get it. Regardless, I got my 2% out of this trade, so everything from here on out is just going to be a runner. So, let's see. Come on, let's get above that high. Let's get above that high. Come on, let's get above that high. Hopefully, if anyone took this trade, you should be up right now. Crazy entry. Come on, come on. Damn, you see that? See that? Damn. Yes, sir. Done live. Always. Stop playing. I want to get it breaking that high. Once we break the high, I'm going to be taking partial. Come on, I'm going to be taking majority of it off. Come on, come on, come on. Just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. Come on. We're going to hit TP3 and we're taking that partial. Come on. Few more pips, few more pips. You want to clear that high. You want to clear that high. It's at 36,000. Come on, you want to clear it. You want to clear it. Okay, new candle. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yup. Ooh, if I were you guys, I would take the partial here. I would take the partial now. I'm taking the partial now. I'm just leaving it. I'm leaving a runner. TP3 just got hit. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. Yes, sir. Done live. As always. Yes, sir. Just like that. And look at this. Look at it. To the pip of that high. To the pip of that high. Told you guys to take those partials, my boys. Everyone eats. Everyone eats. Everyone eats. Just like that. Yes, sir. That's how we do shit. Stop playing with us. And now we rejecting hard. We rejecting hard now. But look, we left the runner. We're still up 60 pips on that runner right now. But it looks like he's rejecting crazy. Looks like it'll probably come reverse from here after tapping into 36,000. But yeah, I took majority profit at 36,000. And I'm gonna just leave a 1% runner. And that's it. Trade 1 is the only trade we're taking. I'm not taking no more trades after this. Trade 1, I was able to catch exactly 80 pips. 80 pips. And I'm still in the trade. So 80 pips on that first trade caught live. Yes, sir. That's how we do this shit. Get the screenshot for that. I don't know if I'm going to make this into a live video. I don't know. I could make it a live video. Might not. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, 80 pips on that first trade while you're talking to a chart. Hey, bro. It be like that sometimes. You got to talk to the charts to make it move. As you can see, when you talk to the chart, it be moving. Promise you. And I'm the only one here, so, you know, I got to talk to someone. I'd rather talk to the chart than myself, I guess, right? Nah, that's really it. We had a nice little move. This is a 1 to 3 trade that you guys could have caught. We had little to no drawdown on this trade, as you can see. It was about a 35 pip risk for about an 80 pip take profit. And I'm still in this trade holding the runner. As you can see, I'm still holding this trade in the runner. I'm just left a 0.01, the smallest runner. We're up about 80 pips still. So we'll see what happens with price. It could still keep going higher. Could not, but keep in mind this 36,000 level is easily going to have a reaction again. So simple as that. I'm going to take a screenshot of this chart to put it in my notes, and I'm going to end the stream here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you were able to take advantage of this trade along with me. Hopefully I was able to teach you how I trade, give you a little insight of how I trade on a daily basis. And overall, if you were able to learn something, just like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to fear